And I...
Hello and welcome... Damn it. Hello and welcome to Tipsy Book Talks. My name is Taylor.
And I'm Rayanne.
And today we are going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. And like true newbies, we decided to go with a very newbie drink. This is actually the first drink I've ever had in my life. Don't tell my mom. But yeah, Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah, we're gonna ice ourselves.
We're gonna pop open some cold ones with the girls.
We're gonna drink.
Yes, they are twist off, but they hurt my hands. Yay! Cheers!
Cheers! Ah, yes, sugar.
Oh my god. The Booktube Newbie Tag. Is it the Newbie Book Tag? No, it's Nook.
The Booktube Newbie Tag. The Nook Booby
Yes,
Tag.
so we aren't super new. We're about a month, 2 months in.
So
Fairly new.
fairly new, but
Yeah, so we're about 2 months into our Booktube channel, and normally this is some people's first video, but we just thought that we would join along so that you guys can see a little bit about us, even though we've already made some videos, so we're very excited.
yeah,
Let's
it's
do
gonna be
it.
interesting. Excited. Okay, first question. Why did we start this channel, Taylor? Please, because
Me
this is-
first. I was gifted the Tequila Mockingbird book, and I decided that that would be so fun if we actually read more classic literature and made drinks about it and hosted Tipsy Book Talks, because I thought that would be super fun and a way to read more classics. It has turned into us just reading whatever we want and making our own drinks, but I'm cool with it. I think it's fun. So that's where it all started. And then I really just didn't want to do it by myself, so that's where Rayanne comes in.
I actually was introduced to this from Taylor because in class one day she brought up the idea of a potential YouTube that she always wanted to start up, and I looked her straight in the eye and I said, if you want to do this, I am totally down. So we literally exchanged numbers after class that day and just started it up. But
it was so funny because we didn't even like know each other.
Yeah,
like
I know.
we had classes together, but we were only like base acquaintances.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know her name until that
I was going to
day.
say, I'm pretty sure Taylor and I maybe had like 2 conversations prior to that moment, and it was literally like, did you get last night's homework? Or like, what were we supposed to be reading? I don't know.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was all we talked about. So it's crazy how we literally became like really, really good friends and practically like...
we're like BFFs now.
And we're crazy.
soul sisters.
We're literally soul sisters.
Yeah.
We are so alike in so many ways. So thanks to all of this YouTube, we're together now.
No matter what, we're friends.
No matter what, partners in crime.
So next one. What are some fun, unique things that you bring to Booktube?
Personally, I just think it's the whole being new to Booktube in general, so I just bring a whole new viewpoint, I guess, to everything, because I genuinely have never been introduced to Booktube until I basically started this with Taylor. Taylor knew a lot more than I did, so I feel like I just bring a very naivete. Like, I just have no idea what to expect, so I'm very, like, absorbent of things.
I sent her this tag like yesterday.
Yeah, so I literally just found out about this 2 days ago, maybe the most. I think Taylor dropped a hint and then she was like, watch these videos, and I was like, oh, which didn't do. So I'm very much just like throwing all caution to the wind. Let's do this.
I think our channel in general too is pretty unique. Like there are some people who do videos like we do. Like one of the people that I love to watch is the YouTube Drinking by My Shelf. That one, we would be best friends. Like I'm just throwing it out there. But like just like the idea of creating specialized drinks to go with books, I think is pretty unique. And if other people do that, please let us know, because I want to like follow them.
Oh my gosh, I would also love to do like a collab of like whatever it is that they do, and we
oh my
can
god,
like...
we could do a live where we make drinks.
Yes,
if you want to do this,
drinks.
let us know.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What are you most excited for about this new channel?
I think making friends. I really have admired so many people on Booktube for such a long time, and like the idea of like putting yourself out there and trying to just create a community with people who have the same interests as you is like what this is all about. Finding other people who love to read, who are also like-minded. I feel like I'm giving an interview right now.
I know, I'm like, well, what do I like? Well.
But seriously though, I think making new friends and really just like making a point to read more out of my comfort zone.
That does sound really cute. And like, kind of like, it's all about teamwork. We're just a giant team here. I think what I'm most excited about is being able to, one, try a bunch of drinks, like just for our channel specifically, is get to try a bunch of drinks that I've never tried before, and getting to read more, but also definitely growing in our community and finding more people who are very much like us, or who have never even thought to pair drinks with like books that they like. And so just finding more people outside of the community to be like, yes, come on in, enjoy, watch our stuff. Have fun.
Watch our stuff. We'll watch yours.
We'll watch yours. We'll have a blast.
I love it.
But yeah.
Why do you love reading?
Oh, so I've always been so cringy. I've always been that girl that would bring books everywhere. So it's not something that like, I just really am like, oh, reading's great. I have literally always loved reading. It's the aspect of escaping my world and entering into a new one. It's about, for a while before I could ever date, it was about finding the love interest that I was like, wow, this is what love must be like.
Same.
Exciting. Yeah, like living vicariously through characters.
I totally have like 5 book boyfriends. I
definitely, I have book relationships, definitely. But yeah, I was like, I think it's just like the whole escapism, especially right now, like in quarantine. It's nice because you can literally escape your living room.
So I had a little bit opposite of a situation. I actually used to hate to read. And there was one point where I had my friend Maya. She was an exchange student who lived with me my junior year of high school, and she loved to read. And she actually, like, we had nothing in common. We didn't really like each other. And then one day I decided to try to basically like start reading to, you know, try to be friends with her. So we actually like, I read The Hunger Games first, and then that's when I started to like maybe actually like think that I enjoyed reading. So then I started to read more and more, and then that year like me and Maya became best friends, and I read like 50 books. And then I was like, wow, I actually love this.
I know, isn't it fun when you actually find a good book and you're like, wait, reading can be enjoyable. It's such like a dorky thing to say, but it's like, wait, no, this is actually fun, and like you really get immersed in it. Okay, so that moves on over to our next question. What book series got you into reading? So would you say The Hunger Games?
I would say, okay, so The Hunger Games was the one that first piqued my interest. Like, that was the first book series that I actually read. I read when I was younger, so like my favorite book series when I was like a child was The Boxcar Children. I fucking loved those books. Like those, I would read those again now, like so good. But so I read those, and then I really didn't read anything else up until like my sophomore, my junior, it was my junior year of high school. And then that's what kind of piqued my interest. But then when I really like realized I loved to read, it was actually the Divergent series and the Mortal Instruments series that were both like, okay, actually I love reading.
See, once you said that, that's what it made me like, oh crap, I've always, like I said, I've always read. I would always bring books from the library or just have books that I bought. But I was like, I do have my phases too. I used to read the Nancy Drew series. I loved those. I loved like mystery novels, I guess. But from there, it jumped into, I guess it's a mystery novel, The Series of Unfortunate Events, which is the book series that I think I talk about the most with almost anybody and everybody. I'm like, you have to read it, you have to read it. But honestly, I think that was, yeah, no, I'm gonna make her read it. Like how she's gonna make me read Mortal Instruments.
I know, I'm gonna make you read Throne of Glass.
There you go, that's the one.
I think you'd like that one better.
Honestly, I'm excited. But anyway, so I was like, that was the one that I definitely love to read continuously. But I'm like, God, I don't know if there was a book that I got into reading. I do remember it's the book that got me into reading, and it is a baby book. It's a Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. Yeah.
I've never even heard of it.
It's a palm tree book. It's literally made for infants. That and the Golden... Oh my gosh.
Golden Compass?
No, it's another children's book. It's the Golden Spine. Anyway, it's like a line of like Disney books and...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, those ones. My grandmother, because I have a lot of cousins, so a lot of kids before me read, but she would have like a box of them, and so I would read those when I was at her house. So that really, I guess, got me into reading because I love Disney. So if I could read the same books that I watched the movies on, I was like, yeah, I love reading. Reading's great.
Reading is great.
Reading's great. Wait, do I ask you?
No, I ask you.
Oh, no, wait.
Yeah, because you asked me what series
Oh,
got
I
me into
did.
reading.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
E-
What questions would you ask your favorite booktuber?
Well,
I don't know why I asked it like that. I'm so sorry.
my favorite booktuber. Well, to be completely honest with you, I don't have a favorite because I have only barely even started watching. So I feel like somebody that I would also ask who is on Booktube is what made them start, because I think that's a very interesting concept of why you would just pick up a camera and start recording and talking to yourself, kind of.
It's terrifying.
It's really awkward and weird. So it's something that I'm like, why did you want to do this?
I really do feel like we are just now, like, this is what our 11th video, our 12th video, and
Yeah.
we are just now starting to, like, loosen up in front of the
Yeah,
camera.
we're
And even
like-
now, I'm like, am I actually looking at the lens?
Oh, I'm like full on. I know I'm looking off into wild spaces. We'll probably just enter a little snippet of me just staring off bleakly. But yeah, I want to know why they did it and kind of like, I guess, their driving motive in it. So what keeps them wanting to do it, because it is also a very hard thing. Because I know some days it's so tough to like just want to pick up the camera and just record. As you are aware, we talked about this literally yesterday.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess that's it.
So I have almost too many favorites, so I'm not gonna pick a favorite. It's like, okay, so I have like my core group that I've just been watching since like my junior year of high school, which are all the big booktubers. But now that I am like immersed in the community, I have followed so many other small booktubers that I would like, you know, want to talk to and ask these questions as well. So it's like, I don't want to pick just the normal big booktubers, 'cause, like basic.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I would probably ask the most, like, what was the biggest challenges for them? Because, like, obviously, starting off, we have so many challenges that we're facing, so I want to know, like, how they dealt with them and what they, how they approach the situation. Because, obviously, if they're big booktubers, they're doing something right. So, like, I would like to know how to get past these little hurdles, almost, where I just think that we have a lot to learn from them.
Oh, definitely. I was like, it's so funny because you would think that filming a video and putting it online would be like really easy, but it's like, it's not. This is a lot
especially
more
when it's like growth is a big part of it. Like you see people like I've seen people with like 5 videos have like 1,200 subscribers, and I'm like, where did those come from?
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
Like,
we're almost to 100 and I'm excited. Like,
I'm so stoked. Oh my gosh. Even our 80 that we got right now.
Yeah.
Rock on.
Yeah.
To those 80 people. I am, yes.
We have like
you.
20 people for like a solid month.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, it's literally all Taylor. Taylor does all the people
It's
talking
Rayanne.
to.
Everyone's here for her face.
Yeah, all the faces I make. Yeah. That's a true fact.
Well, this has been our newbie book tag with our very newbie drinks.
Little newbie drinks.
I chug 10 out of 10 recommend Smirnoff Ice if you would like a hangover the next morning.
Ooh, maybe even that night.
Maybe. Fingers crossed not, because we still have quite a ways to go.
We got hours, so please, no.
Fingers crossed.
Cool.
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys can like this video if you guys enjoyed the content that we're putting out, and then please subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know if we're gonna reach 100 by the time this video comes out, but if not, you can be that 100th person.
You could be the 100th.
You can make our whole entire day. Just
Literally,
throwing that out there.
So happy.
And then we also have an Instagram. You can follow us at tipsy_book_talks, and we do a lot of fun content there.
Yeah, we post pretty pictures, so you're welcome. But definitely we have other videos where we have a bunch of different series, so make sure to check that out, where we'll be continuing our classic book reading and drink making. So yeah, some things to look forward to.
We're so excited.
What's coming up? Thanks, bye.
Cheers.
Thank you and cheers. Yeah.